On the banks of the Tennessee River, Neyland Stadium in Knoxville. And boy, do we have a fun one ahead. Top 10 team, target on their back, going on their road and right into the snake pit. It's the Texas A&M Aggies and the Tennessee Volunteers. Reese Davis, Dave Pollock, and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's say hello to our friend Holly Rowe on the sideline.
The history of college football has many ties to the military. Tennessee's Neyland Stadium, with over 101,000 fans in place, is one of those. The stadium was named for legendary football coach General Robert R. Neyland on October 27, 1962. This is one of the most beautiful venues in college sports, with the Tennessee River, the sailgating, and the checkered end zones. Can't wait to watch a college football game at Tennessee. Back to you.
Okay, Holly. Texas A&M set to kick off to christen this game. The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Running inside, it's Bishop. Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Wants to pass. Caught over the middle. It's Davis. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short.
Well, a nice completion there, finding the tight end. And what's so beautiful about that is while they didn't get the first, they were able to pick up enough yards now to make the third down manageable, really putting this offense in a good position.
It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
On that RPO, the QB is just trying to keep it himself and see if he can get the first down, but nothing doing. He wasn't able to spring free, just too much speed defensively, and now it sets up 4th down.
The Vols will call on their punt team. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. Making his first move. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Straight ahead, it's Owens. Fights off the defender. It'll be a gain of 6, sets up 2nd and 4.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Reed. Between the hashes, it's Horton. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains.
Now, I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Moves the pocket, it's Reed. Throws for the tight end. Intercepted, big play, stops the drive. Tennessee starts this drive as the offense takes the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Lets it fly. And it's incomplete. They were looking for the huge gain on first down.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls against this receiver and his speed. He's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. Takes the handoff. It's Bishop. Thrusts that arm out. He'll be forced out of bounds at the 28-yard line as this offense tries to mount a drive.
You know, with defense, it's this pick or poison game, right? Like, I got to play a little bit soft and make them run the football, but when I do that, I give the running back space, and right there you can tell he takes advantage of it.
Looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 28. Tries to get it himself. Quarterback slides, and he's got enough for the first down.
And as a defensive guy, man, when you play a QB like this, that will take off and run and has the speed to make you pay, it just limits what you can do. It limits the amount of coverages. It just makes you play a lot more hesitant. And you can see right there, man, the guy's got speed. Interested to see how this defense continues to attack this QB.
And the Volunteers will snap it on 1st and 10. They couldn't get anybody to bite on that one, and they'll stop him behind the line.
Everybody loves those trick plays, man, those misdirections, but the problem is when you stay home and you play the play really disciplined and sound like this defense does, you knock it dead, and a lot of times for a loss, and put the offense in a bind.
Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. After run, now throw. In traffic, it's Staley. He's down right there, short gain on the grab. The Volunteers racing to the line in the hurry-up. Going to audible here. Let's see what they do. They want a little extra time to think over this 3rd and long as we've got a timeout. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. They punted on their opening drive, and now they need a 3rd down conversion to avoid punt. They'll run the screen. There he goes. And the defense is swarming to keep him from getting to the 1st down.
One of the things I love about this defense is they just have such great awareness, and they're always communicating. They understood the down and distance. They knew exactly what they needed to do to make the tackle to force the punt. That is so well done.
They're in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, and this is why you have a prominent jawline and an urgent resolve. They'll go for it. Has to have it on 4th down. He's got enough for the 1st down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going.
It's simple play, simple gain. Get that 1st down. That's all that matters. I don't try to trick. I go back to what I know I do really, really well.
And the Vols have their offense in high gear. Wants to throw one first. Incomplete, and they got a hand on that one early.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Long way to go on 2nd down. They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. Keeps it moving. It's Bishop. Pass to 6. Rustled out of bounds at the 26. A huge pickup on the ground.
It's really nice to see this offense bounce back. That first possession, man, they go 3 and out. They really, really struggled, and now starting to put a drive together, get their feet a little bit wet. Now you can see they're starting to get pretty comfortable.
The Vols back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. To the back. Works his way ahead for about 3 yards. Stopped at the 23. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up.
And offenses keep track of yards after catch consistently. There was none there. Nice job by the defense swarming to the football as soon as he caught it and getting him on the ground.
They've moved it to the 25, but now facing a 3rd and long. Looking to throw. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. He's got it. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 11. Defense has dominated the early part of this game, and the stats point that out emphatically. Still looking for our first score of the game as we start the 2nd quarter. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Making the adjustment. On the ground, it's Bishop. Driving his way all the way down to the 3-yard line. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Linebackers moving, trying to confuse the quarterback. Wants to go up top on 2nd down. Makes the grab, and he will score! Touchdown Vols! Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the extra point makes it 7-0. That is what they mean when they say ball control, a 14-play touchdown drive. And they finish it up with a 3-yard scoring toss. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Texas A&M offense is back on the field. They're trying to put something, anything together to get that goose egg off the scoreboard down 7-0. They'll go with a direct snap. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Hits inside. It's Owens. Got enough for the... It's a fumble. It's as if that ball had a magnet going back to the offense. How in the world did they keep it? And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. They'll snap this one from the 42. It's 1st and 10. Just going to keep it after the snap. He'll be brought down quickly after a very short game.
Well, they try to go quarterback design run on that play, but the defense just not buying it. Nice job, everybody playing downhill and making a tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. Pulls it again on the option. Quick toss. Oh, he's got some space. Rolls inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and now they're threatening.
And that's exactly how you draw it up. And that's why the option's so hard to stop. QB, man, draw the defense in. Look at me. I'm the first option. Bam. Next thing you know, he pitches it, gets a positive gain down the field.
A&M comes back out with another first down. The corners are walked up tight. Give him a pickup of 2, now 2nd and 8.
quarterbacks generally, guys, they're not as big and not as physical runners as running backs. So it is going to be trickier for them to break tackles. I like the idea of getting the design quarterback run game going. But moving forward, let's see if we can get him out to the perimeter.
Second and long here. A designed run for the quarterback. Might have picked up a couple on that one before he was knocked down.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. So you really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
The noise reverberating off the checkerboards in Neyland on third down. Deafening noise. Reed trying to cut through it. Right side, it's Owens. Run out of bounds at about the 13-yard line, and that's where this offense will go back to work.
Will, you're trailing into games. Someone's got to make a play. There's an accurate throw by the quarterback, and when you throw it accurately like that, you give your receiver an opportunity to advance the ball. Good, strong running. He's able to break a tackle, and that's an explosive play they need now as they're trying to tie this game up.
Fighting off the defender. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt.
Playing the option, man. Consistently playing responsibility football. Nice job by the defense being where they're supposed to be. This option will just keep giving it to you over and over and over again, and you got to pass those tests.
It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. Here's Reed to throw. Look out! He'll throw it. He's got it on the run. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch.
And that short completion now sets up a big third down here in the red zone for this team. They haven't scored yet. They're only trailing 7-0, and this is a big one. It's very, very hard to throw the football in this area of the field. But you get the feeling a critical third down now. They need something good to happen, putting a lot of trust in their quarterback to make the right decision and make a big play.
The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can pick up the first without scoring. Back to throw, it's Reed. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Touchdown, Aggies! The finisher, the exclamation point on that drive. Extra point here will tie the game. And they pick up the extra point. Kicker knocked it right down the middle. So that was a 10-play, 75-yard drive. And they finish it up with a 3-yard scoring toss.
Number 24, set to kick this one away.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Fresh set of downs going up top. Out wide left, it's Matthews. He'll get it across the 30-yard line. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 32 as this offense is trying to do some work. They won't have time to run another play, and we will take it to the 2-minute timeout. They'll try to spread out this defense on 2nd and 3 with a 4 wide out set. The run inside. It's Bishop. They pull him down, but he's got enough, and it'll be a first down for this offense.
Man, those are so hard to defend. You know, the quarterback, obviously he's doing the run-pass option and creating some indecision in my head. And look at that. He hands it off, and the back gets a quick 10. Easy. You know, like just chews up yardage. Just really, really tough to stop those kind of plays.
Pickup of 5. It's now 2nd and 5. Whatever the fastest tempo they have is, that's what they'll use.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again. Back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
2nd down, going to throw it. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll bring up 3rd down. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. Timeout taken here by the Aggies. That'll be their first. The brain trust getting thoughts together for this big 3rd down coming up. Third and short now from their own 48. Off the RPO, fire right, trying to convert. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down.
Wow, and what a great job by that quarterback finding his open receiver on 3rd down. You know, guys, one of the most telling stats at the end of the game is 3rd down conversion percentage. If you're a great 3rd down team, it's invaluable to your offensive success, and that's why teams drill 3rd down so much in practice.
The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
The first thing you have to do to make these plays successful offensively is I have to block the edge. I got to get my speedster in space. They didn't do a good job of getting that guy out there in space where he could really use his jets. Nice job by the defense understanding it, seeing it, rallying to it, and tackling that guy for a loss.
And the Volunteers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Back to pass on 2nd down. Escapes the pressure to his right. Makes a deep grab. And he takes it all the way down to the 10-yard line. An explosive play for this offense. In the red area, it's Bishop. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. The hurry up now, 2nd down, clock ticking. They'll ride him again. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Tennessee.
These close games a lot of times come down to who executes late in the ballgame. That was a late game situation. Nice execution, and now they got the lead going into the half, and they have all the momentum.
And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. So they put together a 9-play, 75-yard drive. And he got into the house from the 6 to finish it. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Time to get off the play before we head to the half. The give on the counter. Found a little bit of running room on that one, but he's brought down and the clock continues to run. That's going to wrap it up here in the first half. Stay tuned. Second half not too far away. He'll put toe together and get this second half started. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Texas A&M has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. The Volunteers will call their first timeout. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. Trying to set the tone with the run. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28.
Winning first down is such a big deal on defense, like getting them into more predictable situations, more passing situations. Nice job not giving up a lot of run after contact on that first down.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Throwing Reed. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. Slides past the sticks, and he converts on 2nd and long. Great awareness on the scramble.
Hey, listen, it's important at that position to be able to be good off schedule. Everything's easy when it's on time. You can get the ball out, but when things break down, they get off schedule. You've got to have a guy back there that can make the right decisions. He did exactly that.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Morrow. Got 6 yards on the play, 2nd and 4 coming.
And we talked about this guy coming into the game, man. He's a dude. Like, he's a guy that they're going to feature, they're going to give the football to. He's so good with the ball in his hand, so why would you not hand it to him as much as possible? They're doing it early, and he's getting some chunk yardage. This defense, they knew about him, but now they're finding out about him.
The Aggies in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Left side is Owens. Oh, that move is going to leave them dizzy.
I just love quarterbacks that aren't greedy and that aren't always trying to throw the home run ball, right? 2nd down, you're in your own end of the field. The guy you want to throw to is not open. Just find the back. He'll go do something positive with it. This guy is a weapon, and you got to find him in the passing game.
Going to try to get it himself. Got room at the 35. Gashing the D on the right. Touchdown, Aggies. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him. The extra point here would tie the game. And the extra point was good. No incident there, and we are tied up in the 3rd. They put together a 5-play, 75-yard drive. And what a way to finish things off with that 51-yard touchdown run.
Number 24, set to kick off.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. Now they'll try to answer that score with one of their own and regain the lead here in the 3rd. Snap on 1st down, wants to throw. Out wide right, it's Bishop. Breaks into the open. Just steamrolling the defense. The 30. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Volunteer. And that one will give him the lead. They'll try to add another to their lead. the extra point, the score is now 21-14. That kind of drive will boost your confidence. One play, hit the big pass, put a touchdown on the board. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Texas A&M has it back, and we say howdy to the Aggie offense again. They'll try to answer that last score with one of their own. A chance here to tie the game with a touchdown drive. They go to the counter. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38.
Yeah, it's a really good job with the misdirection, right? Bringing somebody's one direction with so much speed, the defense reacts. Now you bring another guy the other direction. Hard to see one and then react to the other, especially with that kind of speed on the field, and that's why you had a big play.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. They'll send the back in motion. Breaks the tackle.
You got to love the physicality up front by the defense there, allowing only a minimal gain. These are big bodies on the D-line. They eat up blocks, allow the linebackers to run free and make stops.
Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Reed. Bought a little time, lets it go. Setting up the screen. Smashes through the tackle. They'll make the stop, but not before they use the screen beautifully and pick up the first down.
And that's why this guy is so dangerous. He's an explosive play just waiting to happen, and it doesn't have to come just handing the football off. That was a simple check down throw, but he got it to him in space, and all of a sudden he does the rest, right? He's able to see the field. He's making people miss. He's got tremendous contact balance and speed. They get an explosive play in the passing game on a simple check down throw to the running back.
If they're going to keep covering him like that, they're just going to keep going to him.
Yeah, and it's so hard because you want to stay back and take away the weapons outside for the wide receivers, but when this guy's going to be able to catch the football and he makes plays like this, now I'm going to have to maybe go play more man, bring a guy to him, and not let him get those open touches.
The last completion got him 6. Now it's 2nd and 4. Here's Reed to throw. Quickly to the flat in the wide receiver screen. And they do a really good job. Not as easy as it looks to get those blocks. And he picks up the first down. And the Aggies come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Reed to the air again. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
And that was a big objective for this defense coming into the game. Talking to coaches, we want to keep him in the pocket. We don't want him to use his wheels. He's fast, he's elusive, can make big plays. Nice job by the defense keeping him in the pocket and getting the sack.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Look, you can't take away everything, right? So you give them that and rally and make a solid tackle.
Yeah, and a lot of times in zone coverage, I like when I can get all the eyes on the quarterback. I like when I can see the routes and see him develop in the middle. And you could tell they had keys on the tight end. He wasn't going anywhere after he caught that football.
They can't corral the pitch. The ball's on the ground. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
I'll
tell you, honestly, I don't know what that player could have done to hold on to that football. That defender absolutely popped him. He knocked him into next week. There was no chance he was holding on to that ball.
Timeout is called. It's the second charge to Tennessee. And they'll have to be very judicious as they only have one timeout remaining. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. Drops back on first down. Rush right in his face. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
That's how you blow up the screen pass here on defense. You got to hit the quarterback fast and force the incompletion.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. Oh, that did not go as planned, except for the defense. They were right there to make the big stop.
Nice job by this defense staying home, not getting fooled. When the ball goes away from me, I don't just chase blindly across the field. They see the reverse, and I love the speed, the close, and the tackle. They get a tackle for a loss on that gadget-type play.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, backed up inside their 20. Quarterback signaling to his guys. On third and long, you'll need to push it downfield. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's fourth down.
And, man, you got to love the way the defense just took this field. Like, offense scores, cuts into the lead, and they had some juice, some energy, flying around, being physical, everybody getting to the football, and now forcing the punt and a chance to give the ball back to their offense to do some damage.
Going to field this one in tight quarters. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. They'll start this drive from the 42. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Throwing Reed. Out wide left, it's Owens. And that spin move kept the play alive and let this guy pick up a few extra yards. The Aggies with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Wide receiver comes in motion. Drops back. It's Reed. Still looking to his right. Slides, avoids the punishment, and picks up the first down. We've come to the end of the period, and Tennessee leads it. And sitting in a good spot as we wrap up the third. Let's take a look at our game stats while we have a break in the action. And it looks as if we are ready to get things started here in the fourth quarter. So first down will open up the final period. Hit and dropped in his tracks. It'll be a loss of 6. Offense gets set for second down. Motion from the wideout. Reed looking for a big play. Knocked away at the last minute, and that is precision defensive back play there.
You know, I feel for this offense, if they're going to get back in the game, I don't know if they're going to be able to do it with chunk plays. They're going to have to be methodical and generate some first downs and march down the field.
These fans stepping up to help this defense on third down. Now here's Reed. Throws to the wideout. Right side, it's Bussey. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31.
If they're going to sit back in zone, I'm going to make sure I know exactly what they're doing, find those holes, find those crossing patterns, and take advantage of that zone coverage.
Texas A&M ready to go with another first down. Reed. Oh, pressure's coming. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And when you go 5 wide, man, and you spread the formation, it puts a lot of emphasis on those trenches. And those trenches have got to be good. You got to pick up those guys up front. They didn't do it, and they're getting their quarterback hit as he throws the football.
Long way to go on second down. Again, it's Reed. Trying to escape and get it himself.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there. So instead of throwing it away, getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
And the Aggies come to the line needing just inches for the first down. Looks as if he's going to run it. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into fourth down.
And this defense has got to be jacked up, and they finally forced the fourth down, right? They've gotten a couple of first downs, got some things going, but I think it's decision time for this offense. And this D's got to do it one more time, right? They've got to get another play, a big fourth down stop here to get some of that momentum and get the football back.
Marcel Reed to throw for it on fourth. He's got it. Touchdown, Aggies. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Setting up for the extra point and the top. And the extra point was good, and we are all tied up in the fourth. They marched 58 yards for the touchdown on that one, and they finish it off with a touchdown toss from the 23. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. They tried to get the wall set up for him. Not quite enough for the huge play, but a good job to give his offense some breathing room. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. Tie game, fourth quarter, plenty of time to work with exactly where you want to be in this one. Sees a crease. Great to have perfect blocking, but you can also make your own, and that's exactly what he does, getting it up to the 36.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
Right back to it. He'll be dragged to the ground, but it'll be a first down.
I love the play call running the football here in the fourth quarter because with the score what it is right now, everything is at your disposal on offense. You are not panicking. This isn't throw every single down, all of a sudden 2-minute air raid type stuff. You can run the ball. You can do all of your stuff, personnel, shifting, motioning. You just got to be very, very careful and absolutely cannot turn it over.
The offense getting set for a first down from the 45. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
They're lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they have dialed up for this one. Direct snap. It's Bishop. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle.
Great job at contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened.
They need to get a little closer for a field goal try, and they've got to do it in a hurry. Wants to throw on third down. Got his man down the middle. They've got it inside the 40 and the 39 as they pick up the first down. Timeout called here on defense, so they'll have a couple remaining in addition to the 2-minute stoppage to try to maximize time and get the football back. The Volunteers go back to work after moving the chains through the air. From the gun, it's Bishop.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
So they'll use a timeout here. One more remaining, and of course the 2-minute stoppage coming up as well. 6-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and 4. Right back to the well. Makes the tackle at the 23-yard line. Give him 10 yards and enough for the first down.
I love the play call by the offense here running the ball. The score is what it is right now. You don't have to panic. You don't have to throw it every single down. You don't have to go up tempo. Just run your stuff. Be balanced. Run the football. Make sure this defense stays honest.
And the Vols kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Quick give. It's Bishop. Surged ahead for a couple there. It'll be 2nd and 8. A mere 4 seconds after the clock stopped for the 2-minute timeout. The defense gets it stopped again, trying to get the ball back.
And this offense doesn't have very many runs left in them. They try to sneak in the run. Nice job by the defense making the tackle. But they've got to try to maximize their time, maximize their plays to try to get some points on the board.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Driving forward, it's Bishop. Tackled almost immediately. Not a whole lot on that one.
And, man, with that run, I think it kind of handcuffs you. I think you want to save that last time out when you need it for your field goal unit or whatever that looks like. Running the football there, man, keeping that clock ticking. I don't necessarily love that call.
3rd and 5. From the gun, wants to pass. Left side is Cartwright. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down.
In this offense, they got another positive game, but I think they're going to have to start pushing the ball down the field a little bit. Got to make some plays. That clock is not your friend. You got to speed up, maybe work the middle of the field a little bit, but make sure we get 1st downs, and the rest of the time work the sidelines.
Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. The offense couldn't get the snap off in time, and it'll cost them. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot.
That's a big-time kick. Had to have it. Nice job taking the lead. Nice execution. Now, defensively, you know exactly what you're getting in for. One more stop, and this one's over.
That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Timeout called by the defense. 29 seconds to go. The Texas A&M offense goes back to work. Here's Reed to throw. Back open in the middle. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for 2nd down. To throw, it's Reed. Out wide right, it's Morrow. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the 1st down. The Aggies want to crank the tempo. Got to find a completion on this one. He wants a big play here late. Play till the final whistle. It falls incomplete, and that's the ball game.